Good morning, student. Welcome to Social Studies class. Please get your student book with you and open on page 67. Please listen to the next video. Thank you. Hello, students. Welcome to our Social Studies class, and we will move to our next topic, which is about the map. Okay. So now here, students, we are going to know the important concept of finding location by using geographic coordinates. So what is that one? What is that geographic coordinate? So here, it says here we have vertical, right? We have vertical, we have horizontal. So how can we find Thailand in our map? Here. So this one, the moment that our classes started to it started on next week. Yes, I will give this copy to you, this one, so that you will have this with you all the time. So we have here, vertically, Thailand is located in the northern hemisphere. So we have here, northern hemisphere. So here, this is what we call vertical. This is straight line. This is called vertical. This is called horizontal. So this is what my example before, the X and the Y. So this one, the X line, as I said, it's for example, we are just going to make it X so that it's easy to understand. So X means vertical. So in vertical line, in this line here, we have line, a lot of line, the longitude line. So Thailand is around here. So it was placed in northern hemisphere because this is north and this is south. We have a line, right? We have this horizontal line. This is north, this is south. Okay, so which part is Thailand? So of course it's around here. It's north. It's part of northern hemisphere. So now, if we are going to see this line here. So we have horizontal. For horizontal line, we have here the so for horizontal line, we are going to know if Thailand is belong to Western or Eastern hemisphere. So we have that in here in number 2. Horizontally, Thailand located in the Eastern hemisphere. Eastern hemisphere here. Eastern, so we have north, we have south. So it's part of north. So we have west, we have east. So it's part of the east, northern hemisphere. So this is easy. So in number 3, it says here, most areas in Thailand are located between the longitude of 97 to 105 east and the latitude of 5 to 21 north. Okay. So this is how we are going to know that one. So we have here 97 to 105. It's around here. 97 to 105. It's around here, and then we have this line. We have this longitude with the latitude of 5 to 21 around here. So our measurement is here on the side. So 5 around on this side to 21. That's our measurement. It's very small, right? So Thailand map is very small compared to China, to America. Look at them, they are very big. And also Africa. Africa is north and south, this continent. But the map, it's up to the map. But here we are part of Asia, the largest continent in all, and then we are around here. So let's move. What will be the benefits of knowing the location of different places? Okay, number one, the location of a place that is accurately known can be used for reference. So what's that mean? So accurately known for uses for reference, for example, depends about how many legends do we have. So that will be our references. How can we read map using this? Our symbols. So that will be our reference. Then, the distance can be measured from location, knowledge of two places. Yes, knowledge of two places. For example, in this one, we have here Samut Sakon and then Samut Songkram. So we know two places. And for example, Nakhon Pathom. So if we are from Samut Songkram, we would like to go to Nakhon Pathom, we will pass what province? So it means to say we will pass Samut Sakon. That's what it means. Okay. So the knowledge of two places. Here, number 3, it is useful for the approach to the planning, management, allocations, decision making, and research. Okay, if you would like to go somewhere around Thailand and you didn't know where to go, and you're just looking around at the map, better that you research first, you have a plan first, and you know what to expect in that area before we go. So, for travelers like you, for example, you would like to go to Japan and you don't even understand any language that they are saying, better that you look at the map, make a Google translation. So, right now, everything is already possible. And if you would like to know, if you find a place that you would like to go, then search about that place, uh, make a decision making, make a research about how to go there, and then when you are already there, what do you expect to have? So that's about traveling. That's about finding distance and locations. So here we have the relationship between two positions. So we are now looking for distance. So last time I give you a calculations about distance about x and y. That one actually is applicable for Matayom class. So that's what I teach before, or I taught before Matayom class, on how to um, calculate the distance of how long, how many kilometers, and how long drive going to go there. But this one, we're just going to find it using your ruler. Very exciting, right? So we are going to have two positions, that is to say a starting position and a destination. So here, we will jump up here. This one we have scales. Each map has scales. Okay? Each map they have scales. Here you have scales. This one you have compass. You have topography. It means to say what do you expect in some places. Plain, a mountainous, or very high mountain. So you have these colors in here, and you have the compass so that you are not going to get lost, and you have a scale. So in here it's 460 km. So km means kilometers. So we have here, we will jump up. We have sorry if my video is too wiggly. So we have here scales. There are two scales. Verbal scale. Verbal scales means to say if you're just going to go somewhere and ask a person and they will tell you, 1 centimeter is 1 kilometer. So this 1 cm to 1 kilometer is very common, okay, in a map. Very common. We also have numerical scale, which is 1:1. So 1 million. So, and then means a distance of part on the map is equal distance to 1 million part on the Earth's surface at the same unit. So this one, I know it is very hard to understand for you. So we will just have it here. So we have for 1 centimeter, we have 50,000 centimeters, right? So in 1 centimeter, we have 5 meters. So in 1 centimeter, we have 0.5 kilometer. 0.5 kilometer. So, but then this one is just the numerical scales that show. The most important thing is this, the graphic scale or a bar scale, for example. You have your ruler, okay? So in here, it says, for 1 centimeter in your ruler, you have 10 kilometer. This one is 50, right? So 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers, and 50 kilometers. So it says here, in 1 centimeter in your ruler, it's equivalent of 10 kilometers. So, but in my ruler, it's 1.5. Okay? So not everything is also accurate. Okay? So it depends about your ruler. It depends about your ruler. So in here, by using this scale, sometimes they use rope by point A. For example, they are here and they would like to point B. Sometimes they use rope. The rope or the thread, it goes around here to the line, and then they will calculate that in here, in the distance or in the scale. Sometimes they don't use ruler, so don't get me wrong, okay? Sometimes they don't use ruler, they use rope. So this is how the way they calculate from the map, okay? This is the point A and this is the point B. So which means to say, if this one is 10 kilometers, so maybe it's around 10.2 kilometers or 10.3 kilometers around here on this side. So that's how they are going to know the distance. So okay, it's like 12 kilometers going in there. Going from Khao Sam Pinong or going to Khao Song Pinong. So that's the distance that they have. So they got the distance. Oh, it's like 12 kilometers. So how long will be to go there if it's 12 kilometers? So that's how the way they manage to measure it. Sometimes they also use paper. Rope, sometimes paper. So that's how, just to know the distance. So that's why sometimes they do that. And they measure it from the scales. So they're like around 18 kilometers. So this one. Okay. So 18 kilometers. So that's how they measure. But I would like to, if I will choose in both of them, I will choose this. Because this one is very accurate. So that's how they are going to know the kilometers. So now you know already how to measure the kilometers from point A to point B to point C. You can also make point A, B, and C, and then you are going to experiment how long will it takes to go there. So you have the, just to find the kilometers. Okay, here we are just talking about kilometers. Ours is not here yet. It will be next meeting. So in your workbook in here, I would like you to answer this page. Okay, this page and this page. Okay, that's all for today, students. Thank you. Goodbye.